What's up, V2 crew? This is Unknown here, and we've got another episode in the series, Is It Killing Your Games? And today, we're going to talk a little bit about health and sleep, nutrition, kind of lumping all these together. Basically, yeah, your health, your physical state, maybe a little bit of mental state as well. So, depending on how tired you are, let's talk about tiredness. For example, if you're more tired, you're gonna want to play different types of games than if you're upbeat and high on energy. Just because you're kind of exhausted, you kind of just want to do it to relax, maybe. And to a point, too, though, if you're super tired, you just start playing games poorly if it's like requires intense concentration or what have you. So, say you're playing some game that requires intense thought, like a card game or something, you might slip up, you might make errors, or your reflexes could be affected as well. If you're playing something you need twitch reflexes for, and you're just tired, it's going to affect your game. You're not going to do as well. Your reaction time is going to be lower. Maybe it's a game where you need to explore and solve puzzles. Kind of going back to that card game thing. Maybe you just miss things that are on screen that are super, super obvious because you're so tired that you're just not able to pay as much attention. Your vision is narrowed in more onto your character as opposed to the more broad screen itself. So there's that. Um, on the flip side, if you're too high on energy, took too many of those energy drinks or what have you, you just get like ADHD and you can't focus at all, and you're just like, duh. And maybe you even are just so high on caffeine or whatever that you misclick things, or even if you're playing an online multiplayer game, or you just shout things out more so, or in regards to focus before, maybe this causes a lack of patience on your end. Maybe you're just not as able to be as patient as well. So we got that. And also too, if you're just physically exhausted, sometimes you just want to play something that, like I said, is just relaxing after a long day's work. That just physically, mentally drained you. Oh, I don't want to focus too much. Let me play something a little more mindless, just as kind of a therapeutic sort of deal. Also, as a flip side to physical health, mental health might play a role in how much you're enjoying games as well, or what kinds of games you decide to play. Maybe you're really depressed or something, and it just sucks the enjoyment out of literally everything in your life, including the game you're playing. Hopefully, you can find games that elevate your mood, maybe get out of the depression. That would be helpful. Give you something to at least bide your time until the depression passes or lessens or whatnot. But it could definitely cause you to play different types of games, or if you're just really happy, maybe you're more keen to play something that's some online multiplayer game. You don't want to seclude yourself as much. Maybe you're just kind of in the middle and you just want to play some single player game, focus on the story more. And those are kind of just more general types of gamers too. Maybe you had a rough, stressful day at work and you gotta blow off some steam, so you want to play some first person shooter online or something intense like that, or some hack and slash game. Maybe mindlessly destroy hordes of zombies, blow off some steam that way. Maybe you're slightly angry, so your emotions could play a part too. Guess that's kind of related to mental health. Other things, just physical health, like good nourishment, could increase your focus in the game. If you're well fed, well nourished, your concentration, the emotions you can feel from the game more so if you're well fed, well rested, as opposed to just tired and just blah feeling. Maybe kind of like if you're hungry, you might be thinking about your hunger, or just playing bad, poor concentration just because the lack of fuel in the body, right? It could be stuff like that. That could be a way that it's decreasing the game. But like if you're fed and healthy and brain power is strong, then it's enhancing your games, I think. But I think depending on your mental and physical state, I've definitely experienced that because it would cause me to want to play different games depending on how I felt physically or mentally. And then, like I said, I've experienced this tiredness factor too, where I will just play far worse in a game. Has anyone ever played a game where they just keep on trying? It's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. You're not a night owl, by the way, and you just keep like saying, "Oh, one more go, I'll get it. I'm so close." And then like you go to sleep, and then the next day you get it first try, and it just everything seems so slowed down in the game because you're able to focus more. That's happened to me kind of a lot. So I've kind of learned just at a point you just gotta go to sleep and you're just gonna do better. You're just actually gonna save yourself time in the long run, going and getting it in less tries there. And then also too, just things like types of food. If maybe you got a stomach ache and you're feeling god awful that day, and you really just don't want to play anything super intense, or also too things like headaches, stomach aches, they can cause you to play worse in games or just not enjoy them at all. Anyways, it's probably could go on for days about this, about little tiny minutia. Oh, your hand is throbbing from pain, so you can't focus on the game as much. Things like that. I don't know. I thought this would be a topic just that most people wouldn't really think to could be affecting their gaming. Could be enhancing your gaming if you have some good nutrition, good sleep. So I guess that's the lesson to learn from this is take care of yourselves, guys. I mean, that's very important. Important for your mental health, physical health, your longevity. You'll enjoy your games more. You'll enjoy just life more in general if you're healthier. Don't keep playing a game 24/7, getting addicted to it or what have you, to avoid sleep. Because, like I said, too, if you're just sleep, you probably just do better in the game. You might just be wasting your time, completely wasting your time, beating at it, trying to get to that next checkpoint. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on health and gaming. I'd like to hear it. Maybe you got some stories, maybe you could relate to some of this stuff. Maybe you thought of things that I didn't think about. And with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap the episode up here. If you'd like to join the V2 crew, game on our own terms, spread positivity, try to be ourselves, not influenced by others, that would be awesome. I'll post some links in the description, hang out on Twitch or what have you. And like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Maybe they're getting you to think about things a little bit, and maybe that you wouldn't have before, or you just find them entertaining. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, with that being said, everybody, have a good night, a good morning. Enjoy your games. Thanks so much for watching. Spread that positivity. Game on your own terms. You do you, and be your V2.